The Canon EOS 1100D is an entry-level DSLR aimed at neophytes who want to take their photography skills a notch upwards. The basics: a 12.2 megapixel sensor, 720p HD video recording, an ISO range of 100 to 6400 and a 9-point autofocus system. Its affordability is one of its big plus points, with a price tag that comes in at under $1,000. The camera looks heavy, but it's surprisingly lightweight, especially when paired with the 18 to 55 IS kit lens. It is a well-designed camera overall though, with a fully automated mode that lets the camera work as a simple point and shoot. You can switch between the optical viewfinder and the display screen on the back. Each has its pros and cons, with the viewfinder mode geared towards more advanced users and the screen mode geared towards the basic user. Some things, like setting the autofocus area, are easier using the screen mode, but using the optical viewfinder turns the display screen into a large menu. The function scroll button at the top of the grip gives you simple control of the image settings with your trigger finger, so you don't have to keep stopping to look at the display screen while shooting in viewfinder mode. The 12.2 megapixel sensor may sound a bit lacking at a time when the better compact cameras boast 14 megapixel resolutions and above. But any photographer worth their salt will tell you that the sensor quality is what really matters. And in that respect, the 1100D does really well, bringing the famed Canon quality to a budget camera. The images produced from the sensor were crisp and sharp, and even though the included kit lens is not very fast, the sensor is good enough that it captured clean images even indoors with low lighting. The 1100D definitely has a lot of potential, particularly if paired with better lenses. The kit lens included in our review model was the 18 to 55 IS, a very basic lens meant to be versatile enough for most simple photography needs. Despite the plasticky feel of the lens, it performed well for its price range. One of the biggest issues with the lens was the stiff and jerky manual focus ring, which made focusing quite a challenge in manual mode, something more advanced users would definitely have a problem with. The lens is also incredibly noisy while operating, and that is a big detriment when it comes to recording video. Overall, the kit lens does its job functionally, and if users want to get more out of the 1100D, they can of course purchase any of Canon's myriad EF and EFS lenses that the camera is compatible with.